Oops, I seem to have become a giant. Oh no, this is a miniature railway. Phew. So here we are today visiting the Nene Valley Railway right near Peterborough, England. Hi, I'm Warren Brand and welcome to another Linleys video. Starting here at Wansford station, I'm early and have a chance to look around before the first train departs. There's some sort of special day going on with spooky costumes and entertainers. The train is drawn by a diesel shunter. I'll take a closer look at this engine later on. The station staff have said that the diesel unit will take out the first train, and then there'll be some double heading happening later with a diesel and steam combo. In the sidings, there's a fine collection of locos and carriages. This Sentinel shunter looks in very good condition. And next along is a Danish 060 tank class F number 656, built in 1949 to an old design and nicknamed Tinkerbell due to its steam bell mounted on the cab roof. This locomotive was used for a branch line and local suburban services. This huge green Polish 080 tank loco was built in 1959 for work in coalfields and steelworks. This fine War Department tank loco 3193 will be on the line later and is well worth a closer look. And this throbbing beast will be our loco for the first run of the day. We all recognise this loco, don't we? I remember reading the Thomas the Tank books when I was a kid. What lovely little stories. Well, this is the official Thomas, many kids' favourite steam locomotive, and is the Hudswell Clark 060 tank number 1 Thomas. Built in 1947 for British Sugar, for the Peterborough Sugar Factory to marshal their wagons to form long trains for the main line, the engine was officially named Thomas by Reverend Wilbert Audrey at Peterborough Sugar Factory on the 26th of June 1971. My thanks go to Peter, who has provided me with so much useful information about the locos here at the Nene Valley Railway. And we're aboard for the first departure. The Nene Valley Railway operates 7.5 miles of track between Yarwell Junction and Peterborough, but the original line was built by the London and Birmingham Railway in 1847. Taken over by larger railways over time, it was popular but not profitable and was closed in the 1960s. The Peterborough Railway Society managed to preserve this section of the line and now runs a very popular heritage railway. There are 3 intermediate stations along the line, with Wansford being my starting point today, then Orton Mere and Overton for Ferry Meadows further along. The loco needs to do a run around here at Yarwell as it's the end of the line, but back in the day the line split here, so this was a junction station almost in the middle of nowhere and now in between two lakes. This engine is a Class 14 diesel hydraulic loco built in the mid-1960s. 56 were built for short distance and shunting works and are known by the nickname Teddy Bears. Back through Wansford with the crossing gate open for the line, we continue on towards Peterborough. over to Next, otherwise known as Ferry Meadows, is just before Orton Mere. At Peterborough, the engine needs to run around again, and I have a couple of minutes to spot the RTV, or Rail Test Vehicle. This monster of a unit was built in the 1960s to test the possibility of developing a tracked hover train. The site here presents a lot of details and history behind this project. Back on the train, we head west again. Orton Mere, with its relatively modern station buildings, looks a bit dejected somehow, unloved and not very well cared for, unlike the other lovely station areas on the line. The line crosses the River Nene still twice with the Heritage Railway, but when it was a through route, the line followed the Nene Valley for a long way and crossed the river many times. I'm going to stick with the train for another run, as the next full run will have a steam tank engine added as well. And indeed, Norfolk Regiment, a Hunslet War Department loco built in 1944, will join the train for the next run. It's confusing to see this brass plate with 1964, but this is a rebuilt date, not its original build date. This is now late 2023 and 3193 has only been here on the Nene Valley for a month or two as far as I know. This loco has a remarkable history and in recent years has been seen on many heritage lines in England. With the steam train leading the way to begin with, we head out on the line for a second run. At Peterborough here, 3193 detaches and so does the shunter. The shunter then runs around and the tank engine returns to join what becomes the rear of the train, leaving the shunter free to lead the way from the front for the return trip. Not sure why they did this, but the manoeuvre was well organised. Well, that's it for this visit. I hope you've enjoyed following along with me today. I've had a great day out. So from here at the Nene Valley Railway, thanks for watching and bye for now.